Do you have an amazing product, but for whatever reason, no one's buying it? You even think to yourself, I mean, gosh, it has all these amazing features. It could help out everyone in the world. Well, guess what? No one really cares about your features. I'm about to tell you why. Hey guys, so I get people coming all the time super duper frustrated. And they're super frustrated because they've just spent their whole lives, or they felt like they had the American dream of creating an amazing product, course, service, whatever it might be, but it's just not selling. Or it was selling to a really small group of people, and they tried to inject more money, increase their scale, and it just fell apart. I'm gonna tell you guys right now, it's pretty common, and one of the most common reasons why we see that happen is because people focus so much on how amazing their product is, they forget to focus on why people should care about what the product does at all, the initial pain point. And I want to really define this as the clarity of what the product does. We're gonna jump into some examples so you can kind of see what I'm talking about and put a little bit more life to this. So we'll just jump right into the laptop right now. So we actually have an example of a product called Smarty Pans. So this is some sort of pan that does some digital stuff and blah, blah, blah. And even on this page, they break it down to 3 kind of things that it does. You can make precisely perfect food, cook happy, well, okay, and cook up some yum. It helps you cook, it makes it, I don't know, I'm kind of confused what all these features are. And they talk about a lot of these tech specs. And here's the tech things that it does. It's an advanced cooking technology. Well, what does that really mean? What does it mean to me? How am I even gonna care to invest in buying a product like that? So if we kind of dial this back a little bit and think about how this could connect and change the marketing, instead of being something where it's like, here's 3 things that this could possibly do, and focus on the features of the fact that it syncs up with an app, and with voice control, you could tell it to that, hey, I'm putting this much in and it'll measure it for you. That's really convoluted. What does that mean to me? Well, what it should mean to you is, hey, do you love to cook, but you feel like you're just not good enough? We have a pan that's gonna make cooking easy for you. Come and find out and let me tell you how, right? We all wanna cook easier, and but at the same time, I don't wanna do a recipe book, or maybe I struggle to measure, or I feel like my salt's not right, blah, 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 blah. This pan makes that so it's not a problem anymore. We're addressing the problem. The features are something I only care about if you tell me that you're solving my problem. On the flip side, this could be for somebody that maybe they really care about macros. They want to lose weight, but one of the biggest problems they have with when they're doing macros or trying to lose weight is they get so tired of the tedious putting all the little food on the scale and trying to measure it up and get it just right. Well, hey, this pan is gonna finally make macros and diets not only easy, but fun and efficient, so you could lose weight quicker and not have to fall back or fail or get frustrated, right? We're seeing that we're addressing the problem in the marketing, which is completely absent on this sales page. And you could see how that could result in not getting as many sales as they want. Now, some people would see this and still buy it, and they might be selling it because they just want a fancy piece of technology. I could put smart in front of any product, and there's a segment of the world that will buy it just because that's the case. But if you want scale and if you want money, just putting smart on something in front of something and hoping that people are gonna understand what it does is not gonna get you there. You need to go to the core of the problem. So whether it's, again, hey, would you like to make cooking finally easier so you can press all of your friends and make those delicious meals without burning everything? We have a pan that's gonna do that for you. Come find out how, right? Invite them to the features after you've given them the clarity that you're gonna solve their problem. Super important. Let's jump in for another example on a device that I can tell you they're selling this in a very specific way. So this is Spire Health. This is a monitor that goes and it measures your breathing to essentially track either chronic health conditions, notify of certain qualifiers that you might be struggling, and notify you to get preventative care before something happens. Obviously a really amazing device, has a lot of cool features that they highlight in here, but at the same time, it didn't say, what I just told you doesn't exist on this sales page. Find it where it says that this is a great way for you to kind of manage your health and keep disasters from happening or preventing health problems before they ever get started. It's absent on this page. In fact, what it tends to say is this is really something where a doctor is recommending it. So they're only selling this to doctors to recommend to patients. Well, boy, that's kind of limited in scale because I have to wait until somebody's talking to a doctor. What about all the people out there that are concerned about their health and something happening before it's too late? It's a huge market. There's tons of people interested in that. I'm going to tell you right now, dietary supplements are almost predicated on the idea that people want to prevent bad health. So changing the copy around on this and changing the marketing not to be something that's very technical, very focused on features. In fact, if you look here, respiratory effort, validated against gold standard ETCO2. Some people might not know what that means. I have no idea what any of that is. Validated pulse rate, validated against ECG. Again, these are kind of technical terms. That's not something that's going to resonate to somebody as they go through and describe these features and things like that. Doctor's order RPM, all those things, right? But if we change this to, we're going to give you a device that'll help you monitor your health, so the moment that your body starts to go to a place that might be concerning, you don't have to know, and your doctor will. Quick, rapid care before a problem ever starts. That's really appealing to somebody. Let me come and tell you how, right? That's a broad appeal. We could really broaden the marketing because we don't have a gateway of doctors and education. And that's one of the things we commonly see when people create these amazing products with all these great features is they talk about the features and they assume somebody like a doctor or an affiliate or a media buyer or even just the consumer is going to make the connections and understand why they need the features and why they need the benefits. You can't do that in your marketing. If you're expecting that right now, I could tell you you're probably expecting your product is just never going to scale. It's just not going to do it. What you need to do is make sure that your marketing addresses whatever core pain points or problems and has clarity around that for all individuals. The more clarity, the more you could charge, the more conversions you're going to get, and the broader you could be in your traffic sources. So right now, if you go and look at your sales page and you feel like you're struggling, I want you to evaluate and ask yourself, am I selling features and benefits, or am I solving a problem in my marketing? And what is the clarity around that? So if you feel like you've solved that problem around clarity and really created a mass way to tell people that I have a solution for the problem that all of you are having, you're probably thinking to yourself, I just need more people. I need a larger audience. And if you want to do that fast and without injecting boatloads of money into expensive media buys, affiliates are probably the right route for you. And to find out and make sure that affiliates are right for you, if you click on the link in the description below, you could book a call with one of ClickBank's specialists to find out how ready your business is to scale with affiliates. Ask questions, all that stuff. It's really an amazing experience and could be the linchpin that transforms your business. So click today and also keep watching. You have a good one.